Hot air goes in, cool air comes out. Magic. What's up, guys? As the summer months roll in, a lot of you are probably grateful for one of the great comforts of modern technology, air conditioning. These devices have had a huge impact on people's ability to stay cool in hot weather, but most people know very little about how they actually work. In an air conditioner, air from inside the house moves across a device called the evaporator, which contains a liquid chemical refrigerant such as R22 or R410A. This refrigerant absorbs heat from the air and evaporates, in the process removing heat from the air and cooling it. The gaseous refrigerant then moves into the compressor outside the house, which forces it into a smaller volume, raising the pressure and temperature. The superheated air then enters the condenser, at which point it can transfer its heat to the surrounding outside air or to fixtures such as metal fins or coils. This loss of heat causes the refrigerant to revert back to a high-pressure liquid state. It then flows into the expansion device, which regulates the flow back into the evaporator to ensure that the pressure inside is low enough for the refrigerant to evaporate, starting the whole cycle over again. This is also the same basic process by which refrigerators work. However, cooling is not the only function of an air conditioner. It also lowers the humidity, since less water evaporates and more condenses in a cooler environment. In fact, the first air conditioner was designed to remove humidity from the air because it interfered with printing. The cooling was just a pleasant byproduct. As many of you can probably attest, humidity is a crucial factor in how hot the temperature feels. Our body's perception of temperature is not an absolute metric. It's based on how effectively the heat generated by our bodies can dissipate. The primary method by which this occurs is the evaporation of sweat off the skin. There is some water vapor in ambient air at most temperatures, but at cooler ones it has less energy and is more likely to condense into liquid water. At warmer temperatures, any liquid water in the vicinity will evaporate more quickly and less water vapor will condense, leading to a more humid environment. Thus, lowering the temperature causes more water vapor to condense, leading to less humid air and allowing the water in sweat to evaporate more easily. Fans work according to a somewhat similar principle. Air blown through a fan doesn't magically become cooler, however by moving over our skin quickly, it causes sweat to evaporate more easily. So they really do increase the human body's ability to cool itself, while not actually decreasing the air temperature at all. In fact, fans actually produce some heat due to being electrical devices, so if you leave a fan on in a room that no one's in, it's just going to make the room hotter. So the next time you're about to sacrifice a goat to the god Boreas for his blessings of the northern wind, remember that this is 2017, it's all science, and send that sacrifice my way instead, for the most important blessing of all, views.